on? Welcome to Don't Worry, I'm Finite. Taking a little bike ride to Sunset tonight. The question I keep asking is, why do we do the things we do? Like, for work, just for fun, just to stave off the boredom? Who knows, lots of reasons. A lot of us can't do the things we want to do or we used to do right now. 2020 especially has shown us that we really need to re-examine why we're doing the things we're doing. And it's given us the time and time again to sit and consider why we do those things. If I can give 2020 anything, it's that it has given us time to reflect on our interests and the things that are important to us and the things that we wish we had done with our time. And hopefully we'll take those lessons beyond 2020 when things start to open up and become available, and use that motivation to do the things that we wish we had done before everything became so unavailable and hard to do. It certainly feels like sometimes we're just doing things out of habit or just because we feel like we have to, and we don't really stop to think about why we're doing it or if we even want to be doing it. I know sometimes I don't want to be doing the things I'm doing, and sometimes I want to be doing things that I can't seem to motivate myself to do, if that makes sense. So why am I out here taking photos? It's a question I have had to ask myself multiple times. Sometimes you catch stuff like that. No, but it is a question I've had to ask myself many times. Why am I doing what I'm doing? Sometimes it does feel like habit. And one of the things that does happen to me is I get my activities and my reasons for those activities mixed up in my head sometimes. Let me explain that a little bit. I like going on long hikes, I like long runs, and I like long bike rides. I like extended outdoor activities. And in some ways that's great for photography because it takes me to places that I wouldn't get otherwise, and other people might not get as often as I do. The problem with that is I tend to go at a pretty fast pace, and I like to get into a rhythm and just keep going. And if I'm looking for details and I'm trying to find interesting photographic subjects, that's not always the best way to do it. So taking my camera out with the explicit idea of sitting somewhere and taking photos makes me stop and slow down and just sit and look at things. And that's great for me because it focuses my attention and lets my mind wander and lets my eyes wander, and I find things I wouldn't have found otherwise. Last time I was here, I came here to shoot airplanes, and I ended up shooting pictures of turtles jumping out of the water right over here. Some of my favorite things I've shot just for fun. I didn't even get that many amazing photos, but I had a great time doing it. But I did get a great photo of a bird eating out of a man's hand. I never would have expected to get that photo, and if I just biked right past this area, I never would have gotten that shot. So, because I know my tendency to want to just keep going, forcing myself to stop and slow down has been great for my photography, and just great for my mental health as well, because those times to sit and slow down are almost meditative for me. I sit here, maybe I'll sit with my headphones on listening to a podcast, maybe I'll just sit listening to the waves crash. Either way, I'm sitting in one place and focusing on just looking around at my surroundings, and I want to take more time to be mindful about those things and think about why I'm doing things and think about why I started taking photographs in the first place. And that's one of the things I love about it, is that it lets me see things in a different way, and it lets me show people things that might be right around the corner or half a world away that they've never seen before, and I get to share my view of things like that. And that's why I'm doing it. Sure, it brings me money sometimes. It's taken me to places around the world I never would have gone before, and I'm very, very grateful for that. But at the end of the day, the simple act of photography is the reason I do it, and it's the reason I'll keep doing it. Some days it's been hard to get out there and do anything because I don't have a lot of drive right now to go do anything. Work does keep me going, and you know, it gives me the motivation to get up early in the morning and do something without a definite plan to go hike or do something else or even just go to work. It's harder for me to just get up and go do things sometimes. So I've been having to ask those questions again and wonder why I do these things. I'm happy that I end up with a good answer every time. And every time I come out, I'm always happy I did. I know I say that a lot, but it's very true. So anyway, I hope this inspires you to think about why you do the things you do, and maybe just go out and do something creative or just something that makes you feel good. So thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next video.